Oh, don't make that a catchphrase.
Bada bang! Hit play! That's how I'm going to start every episode.
It's awful.
So, happy,
New Year's! Woo!
It's April.
Is it?
Yeah, it's 4 months into the new year.
Flying by.
Yeah.
Everybody says that.
What's
It's April. What happened?
Yeah. And then in March, well, I don't know. In California, people are just like, months? What's the difference?
No, I was talking to someone today who was just like, oh my goodness, it's summer. And I was just like, dude, it's been summer.
No, it's April. It's spring.
It's the weather here is constant.
Oh, okay.
We've only had a few cold days. It's always summer in Los Angeles. It's always sunny in Los Angeles.
That is true.
And Philadelphia, I guess.
No, the joke is that it's not always. I've been to Philadelphia once, and that was for a layover, so I don't know what the weather's like in Philadelphia. I haven't spent too much time on the East Coast.
No, I've been to New York once.
Yeah.
I went to South Carolina. My only memory is that I shaved my legs before going into the salt water of the ocean, and it burned like fuck.
Isn't North Carolina like the one that everybody goes to?
I think I went to North Carolina. I don't know.
Charlotte is North Carolina, right?
I went to one of the Carolinas, and my legs burned in the sea. That's all I remember. It really fucking hurt.
It sounds like something the ship captain from The Simpsons would say. I took a maiden voyage to South Carolina, and me legs burned in the sea. So this sounds like yeah, Lego pirate, Ivy Metal Beard. Well, we're not here to talk about pirates. Unless you want to talk about pirates. You want to talk about pirates?
I want to talk about pirates, but I mean, I guess we should do this thing.
We'd have to talk about baseball if we were talking about pirates.
That's baseball team.
Yeah, Pittsburgh.
Oh, okay, the alliteration. Got it. They like to alliterate.
Pirates.
Pittsburgh Penguins and Pirates.
Yeah, Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh. That one, it's actually pronounced, the P is silent.
Oh.
A lot of people misspell it.
Pisteelers?
See, that's how it's
The
like...
Pisteelers?
It's like psychology, it's the P is silent.
Oh, or pneumonia.
Phone, the P is
It's
just
still, but
hard.
doesn't alliteration have to be the same, like, sound? Like, it doesn't...
No, it's just the same.
Oh, okay.
They just made that one work. It's a little shoehorned, but they made it work.
Yeah.
The Steelers.
The Pittsburgh Pisteelers. Or don't you love the Pittsburgh basketball team? The Pittsburgh Pterodactyls?
Are they the ones with the pterodactyls?
Yeah, they got the pterodactyls.
I don't know. I like the Toronto T-Rexes.
What's with all the dinosaur basketball teams?
I love the dinosaur basketball teams. My favorite.
The dinosaur league. I was trying to think of something from basketball league. National Dinosaur.
The San Diego Stegosauruses are my favorite.
Now you're just naming teams that don't have basketball teams.
They should be the Stegosauruses.
Stegosauruses?
Yes.
How about the Long Beach Longnecks?
Mind blown. We need to start. I don't even care if it's basketball. It doesn't even have to be fucking basketball.
Longnecks isn't even that's what the...
Yeah, it starts with a B and it's really long and I don't give a shit.
What was the Land Before Time? That's what they called them. Longnecks.
They're long necks, 2 horns and 3 horns.
Triceratops.
Yeah.
So,
Almost
I always thought that was clever. Like, I didn't realize that until I was an adult, that the Triceratops, her name was Sarah Tops. Her first name was Sarah, last name was Tops.
Whoa, I totally did. Did anybody else have that? There was Littlefoot, Ducky. What was the...
Petrie? Petrie was the pterodactyl.
Oh, yeah.
Which is an alliteration in your book, because they start with the same letter.
Yeah, it's an alliteration.
Yeah.
And I always thought a Petri dish. But
I thought so, too.
Spike. I was going to say his name was Steve, but it was Spike.
Yeah, Spike.
He didn't have spikes on him,
No.
though. I liked him.
I like him better in Buffy. With his terrible British accent.
Oh, no.
He gets better, but,
Does he? I stopped after season 4. I gotta get back on that.
Yeah, Buffy's fun. Buffy is fun.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing is, it's a little on the, masculine side to say I watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Even though it's not that bad of a show, the title is so terrible. They really need to change it. Figure
Why
out.
did they pick Buffy?
Buffy? Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah.
It's just a really gross name.
Sounds very kind of like, I don't know, teenage. I think a lot of people think Buffy the Vampire Slayer is Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Yeah,
Like,
I actually thought it was like that. It was
Mhm.
like the Sabrina the Teenage Witch, but she hunts vampires.
No, it's more like kind of like Twilight Zone-y.
Yeah.
And
I think it's a better
it's like Twilight Zone and Mystery Science Theater. Like the goofy kindness, you know what I mean?
I do like the goofy, but their outfits some of them are just horrible.
Anyway, yeah, so
Horrible.
Las Vegas Golden Knights versus the Los Angeles Kings.
Shit, sorry.
This is why our episodes are an hour and a half long, god damn it.
I think everyone was so excited for the Wes Anderson ranking, and then they just saw the link and just went, well, fuck that, I can watch it fucking
Yeah, we
Wes
got a
Anderson.
bunch of likes, people commenting, and they're like, oh, it's an hour and 30 minutes long.
Watch Moonrise Kingdom, thank you.
Yeah. But I do think it's funny that after we do the super hipstery Wes Anderson,
we go super mega sports.
we go mega sports and do a bracket. Jesus Christ, how are people not into the show?
We're for everyone.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we could talk.
And the hipster who likes hockey, right up your alley.
Oh,
Like,
God.
bam.
Well, hockey is probably the most hipstery sport right now.
Really? I
I guess
consider something like cricket.
MLS.
What's MLS?
Soccer, the American soccer. MLS.
Oh, it's okay. That sounds more like a disease. Oh, I have
Whenever
MLS.
I say MLS, I don't know why, but in my mind it goes molest.
Okay, I totally understand.
They really need to change that acronym.
Yeah, they really need
molest. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I don't like that. It should be like.
I knew somebody that told me their grandparents' name were Mel and Esther. I was just like,
So
Mel Esther? I was just like, that's a rough one.
Ooh, Esther
Like
and
the-
Mel.
yeah.
Esther and Mel.
Esmelda. Esmelda.
Oh gosh, it's bad. Actually, I saw like there's like a stumble upon page where it's like a bunch of names put together that are just we should just
That
talk
don't work?
about hockey. Yeah.
I mean, we got Dominic. That's
Actually, yeah, that worked out really well.
Nickanique is kind of cool. Kind of sounds like a racial slur though. Nickanique.
Nickanique?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta get those Nickaniques out.
I wouldn't scream your name in like a crowd if we went like that. Like Nickanique. I'm like, oh no, sorry, no, it's the name.
So anyway, Golden Knights versus Kings.
Okay.
We're doing the NHL challenge thing again, where we challenge each other with bets and whoever wins. So the way it's set up is if you guess the correct team for the game, for the series, right, that's 2 points. But if you get the amount of games right, that's 1 point. So like if you guess the team, but you get the amount of games right, you guess the team wrong, but you get the amount of games right, you get 1 point. If you guess the same team and the same amount of games, you get 3 points. And you get to, I don't know, whatever. And we add up all the points, and whoever ends up with the highest score loses the bet. And the bet for this week, we agreed upon.
Yes, we did.
Now, the next rounds, they're going to be separate bets for...
And we won't know what the bets are until
Yeah,
we're told.
But for first round, we agreed upon this bet, and I dropped my marker.
And you didn't even stop, so to make that easy to edit, it's just like continue talking over it.
Well, now we got to add the marker drop in.
Yep. So whoever has the least amount of points will lose the bet, obviously. And this round we agreed on.
Malort shot of Malort.
Malort.
Jepson's Malort. And that is also punishment because the Blackhawks are not in the playoffs this year.
Yep.
And that was our favorite team, both of our favorite teams. So.
I'm really sad. I looked at the ranking. I actually looked at the rankings this time, you guys. I actually put some effort into this, and I'm not just picking the prettiest. Oh, some of them I still am.
You know. I got to tell you one thing. I went back and watched the first episode of when we did this the first year, and you were such a pussy. I have to say.
Excuse me?
Oh, I had to talk you into doing a shot of Jameson.
Those were back in my younger years.
It was 1 year ago.
It's my younger years.
But goddamn, were you annoying. I was like sitting there watching the video because I wanted to just see what I picked last year, just see how we did it last year. I was just like, oh, God, I'll punch her. She won't agree to anything.
Well, this year I'm all in.
Okay.
Will.
Are you?
Does it say on that piece of paper right there?
A lot of it's scratched out.
Damn it. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go all in this time. I'm going to, whatever the bet is, I'm gonna hold you to it.
Yeah. And if you don't, we'll just edit that part out.
She lost the bet, but there's just the rest of the footage just looks like it just got
Yeah.
cut off.
I think it ended with you taking a shot of something. It was the absinthe.
Yeah,
that's how you lost. Yeah,
that one was really rough, but also I felt pretty good afterwards.
Yeah,
it's
actually a nice kind of drunk, isn't it?
It's kind of a hug.
Yeah. It's very, I don't know, it's pleasant. Like it is rough going down, but you do get kind of like a pleasant feeling from it.
It's very. I didn't see any green fairies though.
No.
That was a disappointment.
No.
I was expecting a green fairy to come out and start singing in French to me. Moulin Rouge reference.
Oh, I was thinking of Get Him to Greek.
Eurotrip. Eurotrip. It was Eurotrip.
Just name all the movies with absinthe.
Get Him to the Greek didn't have absinthe in it.
Yeah, it
Get Him
did.
to the Greek had the Jeffrey, which was the.
No, it had the absinthe when they first get to New York. Remember
Don't drink absinthe and Get Him to the Greek?
Yeah.
Okay, sure, I'll just agree with you.
No, I'm looking it up.
Ah, fuck. This is why our videos are so
looking it up. This is getting, I mean, can we make a bet right now?
What's the bet right now? No!
If I'm right, you have to take a shot of apple whiskey.
No. I don't work in the morning.
So?
This guy's crawling.
So do I.
We're watching the Vikings game.
Are we? We're watching the Vikings game?
Yep.
You keep calling them the Vikings.
I see the V in the helmet.
You know what? We'll get. I'll prove it to you later. Let's get to the picks.
You know I'm right.
No, you're not. I know.
You looked at the phone.
I'll get a video. Get video evidence on this shit.
Really late. We have a flight early in the morning. Do you mind if?
Oh, yeah, right. Hey, Aaron. Have you ever drunk absinthe like from the 1900s?
No.
Picasso janky. Oi! Absinthe!
Alright, well, we'll take one shot and then we'll go back to the hotel.
Just a little sip of naughty water, and we go back to the
I think that's enough evidence.
temple.
Naughty water. I'm going to start calling my alcohol naughty water.
I think that it's time for you to eat some crow.
Was that the bet? I have to eat a crow?
You gotta eat a crow.
Do you have a crow on hand?
Crow. No. Okay. That doesn't count as your shot, by the way. You still gotta take a shot. Let's get to the picks. You wanna do that? After you already just lost a bet. So let's start with the Vegas Golden Knights versus the Los Angeles Kings.
Damn it, I was looking for the Vikings again. Okay, Golden Knights.
I just said Golden Knights. Why do you think Vikings again?
The V keeps throwing me off.
There is no V. It's a helmet.
Vegas, and it's got a V in the helmet.
Okay, I did tell you about that, but that's like a secret hidden kind of thing.
Yeah, but all I see is the V, and it looks like a Viking helmet.
By the way, I picked all the ugliest logos for each team. Except for the Golden Knights only have one logo. Because they've only been around for a year.
And so far it's pretty good. I like their
I like their jerseys too. I like their white ones better though.
You should cut out the Viking and put it over the King's face so it looks like it's wearing a hat.
Oh, I thought you meant like victory over the Vikings.
Oh, when the Vikings do beat them, which they will, because that's what I'm betting. The Vikings are going to win.
Stop calling them the Vikings. They're not the Vikings. Vikings are football and playing Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, the Golden Knights.
Yeah.
I think the Golden Knights are going to win.
How many games?
I didn't write this down, so let's see. It's 98 to 109. I'm going to say 6.
98.
That's their points.
Oh, okay.
I looked up their points.
You did?
I did.
Do you know what the points mean?
That team had more wins, less losses, or more ties. Because there's the different points.
I mean, yeah, but
Yeah.
but do you know how you get, like, how the points work? Like, how do you get a point?
You get... Let me see if I can get this right.
Okay.
You get...
This is a refresher for our viewers, too.
Yeah. You get 2 points when you win.
Yeah.
0 points when you lose, and 1 point if you tie or...
Yeah. If you win...
Or if you win overtime, you get a point.
If you lose in overtime or a shootout, you still get 1 point.
But if you win in overtime or a shootout, then...
You get the extra point.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you lose in overtime, it's 1 point.
Nah.
And they don't do shootouts in playoffs. You try to get me with that trick question.
No, I didn't. I didn't try to get you with any trick question. So you pick the Knights in 6.
Yes.
So you got your purple marker. I gave it to you. Here, I'll circle it because you don't want to reach over.
Yeah, I don't.
Knights in 6.
Yep.
I'm just going to put a little...
Why don't you just put my initial next to it?
Because I want a circle. Circles are nicer. I like circles. And I also picked the Knights, but I picked it in going to 7 because the Knights are a brand new franchise. And I think that this series is going to create a nice little rivalry between the Knights and the Kings.
Ooh,
which
okay.
I think is kind of cool because their names coincide.
Yeah.
Actually, shouldn't the Knights be protecting the Kings?
Yeah, but these Knights are revolting. Because the king is, like, bad and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
He's a dick king.
He's a dick king winning
The
2
king
Stanley
of the
Cups.
dicks. Yeah.
Yeah. Knights are these new guys. Even though Marc-Andre Fleury got injured. And, but...
Marc-Andre Fleury.
Yeah, he's their
Fleury.
goalie.
Fleury, and he plays hockey.
Yeah.
Just so fitting. It's a cold sport.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
type of
Well, snow
weather.
flurries. I was thinking flurry like fast moving, like a flurry of energy or something.
Who the fuck did you think of this flurry? It's a flurry outside.
Flurries.
Flurry.
I haven't been in Chicago for a while. I've
Yeah,
lived out here for 4 years.
Whatever.
Yeah, I'm not used to
It's
flurries.
an appropriate name for his occupation.
Yeah, he's the goalie, and but I don't know. It just seems like the Knights have defied every logic, so it only fits that they win. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like nobody expected them to be very good. So
No,
and now they're in the
that's
playoffs,
true.
and like the story's got to end with them winning at least one round of the playoffs.
And also, their stadium, or what the game's on right now, where their stadium is awesome. They got these
Yeah.
weird drummers, but they're like blinded by these weird glasses. And
the
they
players
get
seem to
a
be
little
into it,
cast-off.
and they like actually got like fans there, like
Yeah.
like legitimate fans, not just people that are like, oh, they're winning, so we like them.
Yeah, it's actually really cool.
Yeah.
Um,
Anywho, so moving right along to
moving right along.
the Anaheim Ducks versus the San Jose Sharks.
Okay, Ducks have 101 points, and Sharks have 100 points.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I did kind of watch the Mighty Ducks a little bit as a kid, the cartoon series with the actual duck people.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with the Ducks.
You never saw the
And
Emilio Estevez movies?
No, actually, I haven't.
I think we talked about this last time.
Yep,
we did
we
this.
did.
Yeah. How you watched the cartoon and you thought that was what the Mighty Ducks
Yeah.
came from.
Yeah, I honestly really thought it was that, and I didn't realize that it was an actual thing too. And also, that shark logo is just so obnoxious.
Yeah, and they haven't changed it much. Like,
Oh.
that's the only logo. I hate the teal. I don't like teal on jerseys.
I don't mind the teal. I think the teal looks good when
I
you
guess
combine it with the right colors.
I guess because it's a shark, so they picked the colors of a shark, but teal? I don't know.
I guess, but I don't know. That picture at least. That's like a dark navy blue.
Yeah, that was one of their earlier ones.
Yeah.
So how many games?
Oh, I think that they're really close. So I'm gonna say 7. 7.
I'll mark it for you.
Thank you. Ducks in 7.
Ducks in 7. So the Ducks went on this crazy run at the end of the season, and they were like out of playoff contention like a week before it ended, and they just went on this crazy run to get in, and they ended up being in second place. So, by that logic, I think that they're going to be a little burnt out because they've been kind of playing playoff hockey for the past week trying to get in. And the Sharks will end up winning. Also, I kind of don't like the Ducks just for no reason other than I don't think Anaheim deserves an NHL hockey team.
They have a nice stadium. It's okay. It's not a
It was
bad
kind of a
stadium.
dumb.
I don't remember
It was
it.
kind of shitty.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember.
It was very kind of, I don't know. It seemed kind of,
I remember the marble floor.
it
I thought
seemed
that was
very AHL, not so much NHL.
cool. Oh yeah. Yeah, the AHL. for
Which is like the farm, it seemed very minor league to me. I don't know.
Oh, is that
Yeah,
okay?
yeah,
I
that's
didn't
what
know
I
that
meant. Like it seemed very kind of like AAA kind of. It didn't feel like an
It's
NHL
kind of
hockey
bizarre.
game. Like you go to a Kings game and they have like light shows and the sound system's cool and like everybody's into it. You go to a Ducks game, it's kind of like a novelty. You know what I mean? Like, oh my god, we're at a hockey game. What's going on? It's Orange County. It's hot outside. We're at a hockey game. Oh my god. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So that's why I don't know. I never really had a thing. I never liked the Ducks. Plus, I always hated that they were named after a cartoon. How many games did I pick this one in? I did 6 games. Sharks in 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I like the next one's logo choice. Seems to fit Predators versus the Yetis.
Avalanche. Yeah, that's on their side of their jersey. I never understood that logo. Like that's been around for a while.
It's a Yeti.
Yeah, but their name is the Avalanche.
Yeah, the Avalanche was caused by a Yeti up in the mountains where Yetis are. I get it. I like it. I dig it.
Alright.
Actually, I think that Predators one is pretty cool, too.
I don't like that it looks extinct. Like, I don't know. If you want to be
It's a skull.
Yeah,
What
it's...
the fuck? They are extinct. What are you
And
saying?
speaking of, because, I talked about the MLS.
Yeah.
Whenever I think of predators, for whatever reason, I think of sexual predators.
Yeah, I do that, too.
It's so weird.
I do that, too.
Yeah. Or I think of the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie.
I
What do you
pick
got?
Predators.
Predators? I pick predators, too.
I usually go for the underdog, but I don't want to take a shot on the Lord.
So you're going with your brain instead of your heart.
Yeah, I feel very terrible about this. I think it's only going to be 6 games.
6 games? I think I have it in 5.
I'm hoping they at least put up a
Yeah, I put 5. Boom. All right, last of the Western Conference. So we got one of the 2 Canadian teams. Only 2 this year, so Canada, your odds are not very good.
That logo looks like a fucking airplane logo. Like, Fly Canada.
Well, it's Jets, so... Oh, okay, like an Air Canada. It does kind of look like Air Canada.
Also, anytime I hear Jets, I want to go, Benny.
I want to go, J-E-T, Jets, Jets, Jets!
What's that from?
The New York Jets, they do that
Oh.
when they kick off the ball.
Oh.
Yeah. J-E-T-S, Jets,
You need to
Jets,
stop
Jets.
sharing names, because it gets very confusing for me.
I know. Like, you think the Vikings play in the NHL.
Fucking V, okay? V, it's got a helmet.
Yeah.
Okay, anyways, and it's versus the Wild, which I actually kind of like that logo. It's pretty ugly, but it kind of is kind of cool.
I don't like their normal logo.
Yeah.
I think it's stupid looking.
Yeah.
And I don't like green and blue, or green and red together. It just reminds me of Christmas.
It's very Christmassy. Yeah. Jets.
You pick Jets? I also
Yeah.
pick Jets.
And, I think it's gonna go into... Wait, who won today?
Jets.
Jets won today?
Jets won today.
How much
so
did they win by?
I think it was 1.
I'm gonna say it goes in 6.
I'm gonna pick 7 because you picked 6. Because I picked Jets also. And I want to be different. But I think it's gonna be a close one because both these teams are hungry. The Jets today, they won their first... Huh? Oh, sorry, I didn't circle your 6 for you. The Jets won their first ever playoff game in franchise history.
In history?
Yeah.
They never made it to the playoffs before?
Never made it to playoffs as the Jets or as the Atlanta Thrashers, which was their last team.
Oh, it's a bad name.
Yeah,
Sure.
that's why they moved to Winnipeg and called themselves the Jets.
Good choice. Oh, I hope they win.
So we picked the same thing except for this game.
Yeah.
Just different games.
Well,
Yeah.
this is what happens when I actually do my research and I actually like pick from head. It
Mhm.
makes sense.
Pick from head.
Yeah.
Did you?
Pick from head.
I pick from head. Like a caveman. Pick from head.
Whatever. Okay, next team. We're in the Eastern Conference.
Yes, the Eastern Conference. We got the Tampa Bay Lightning versus the New Jersey Devils, who also never changed their logo since they've been around.
Okay, both logos are terrible. One, because this little shade of Florida is so indefinable. It looks like a dick with balls.
Florida does look like a dick in that.
It looks like
Yeah.
it even has a tip. Like,
Mhm.
it's a dick. It's a dick being electrocuted.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
It's an electrocharged dick.
That's scary.
Yeah.
But it is cool that they have the lightning rod in their stadium.
Oh, the little Tesla coil
Yeah, that's
thing?
kind of cool.
Yeah. How about the New Jersey Devils?
Their fucking logo is disgusting. It's like, it's weird because it looks like somebody like lounging back, but then the tail, and then it's just, it makes me uncomfortable.
Oh, like a leg up. I could
Yeah, you see
kind
how
of
this
see
is the
that.
leg up,
Yeah,
and
the
it's supposed to be
end.
the tail, it's supposed to be like, what's up? But really, it just looks like 2 legs, and one of the legs is a tail, and it's like a deformed being. Like, it just looks dumb. It's really...
They just combined an N and a J
Yeah.
together. Get it? New Jersey.
Oh. That,
It's an
they did do
NJ,
that.
yeah.
I just saw the J. I was too just grossed out by what I, like, it's like a Rorschach. I saw something completely different
Yeah.
right Sorry, but still, I think their logo's really ugly.
But I do like that the Devils. So they had the Tampa Bay Devil Rays in baseball, and they had to change their name to the Rays. Because the Raves.
It's just a rave party. Their baseball bat is a fucking blue.
Yeah. when it breaks, it just comes out as all foam, and they spray the crowd.
I want to go to one of their games. Fuck, that's awesome.
That's not that exciting. There's nobody in the audience. But no, the Devil Rays had to change their name to the Rays because people were offended that they had devil in their name. I was just like, how there's the New Jersey Devils that has never changed.
But also, I mean, there is a football team, not going to say who, that kind of needs to change their names too. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, there are some teams that...
Yeah, I know what you mean. Cowboys.
It's just so inappropriate.
You know, I was never a cowboy, but I get called a cowboy. I don't like it.
When have you ever been called a cowboy? When? When has anybody ever thought you were a cowboy?
One time I was at a 7-Eleven, some guy came on on a horse. He's like, "Yeah, they're a cowboy," and he threw me a hat and put it on my head. I'm like, "I'm not a cowboy."
Okay, one, this is Los Angeles. When did that fucking
Yeah, it's
happen?
really west, isn't it?
And two, I wouldn't take his hat. I bet it'd be really sweaty.
But he has lice.
Ooh,
He's got
why?
Lice from the horse.
Oh, it's a poorly taken care of horse. It's taken away from him.
When went in wet, or whatever they say.
What?
Rode hard, went in wet. Isn't that a horse term?
Rode hard, went in wet?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Rode hard and wet in wet. So, like, you rode the horse hard, and it got all sweaty, and you put it in the barn before it could cool off.
My mind was thinking real sexual, like...
Yeah, I think it is.
You rode that horse hard when it was wet.
Oh, like that guy that got killed by getting
fucked by a
horse?
Yeah,
yeah, that guy got rode hard, and his asshole was wet with blood.
That was a really bad video.
Yeah.
That was... Ooh, that one made me cringe. There's only a few videos. There's the one video of the guy's leg breaking in the... It's a sports one.
The football or basketball or
it's
the
the basketball
UFC one?
Ooh, both. The one where his leg bends backwards.
The one where I like the one where he takes his leg up and you see the bone, and then everybody in the audience goes, "Oh!" like everybody, like you could see like 10 rows back of them all go like that, just like.
Oh, that poor guy.
Yeah.
I actually thought that was Photoshop.
I did too.
For the longest time, but they're just like, it's fake, and I'm like, that crowd's reaction looks pretty genuine.
Yeah. I think it was 2 March Madnesses ago that happened.
Was that really that recent?
Yeah.
Fuck.
2 years ago? 3 years ago, maybe? I don't know. Anyway,
Hockey.
Tampa Bay Lightning and Devils.
Okay,
New Jersey Devils.
I picked Lightning because electrocuted dicks is pretty cool.
I also picked Lightning.
Ah, shit.
Yeah. And I know a lot of people are saying that the Lightning have not been playing good lately, but they were so good in the beginning of the season. I honestly think they slacked off the last part of the season.
They had 113 points.
I know, but I think the 10 games before they went to the playoffs, they were not doing good.
You know what? They're conserving their energy.
Exactly. All good teams do that. Yeah.
Which is why I think who won today? They played today.
They didn't play today. No, they play tomorrow.
Which is why I think it's going to be in 5.
Oh, really? I got 4.
Ooh,
I got a Lightning sweep.
Wait, this is my purple. This is...
Confusing.
Yep. Okay. This is going to be a close fucking bet.
It is. It's gonna come down to the games, I think.
Yeah. I'll just hold them because...
I want something to fiddle with.
You can fiddle with that. You want to get your fidget box? What the fuck is your
No, I'm mad at my fidget box.
Why are you mad at your fidget box?
One of the pen caps broke and stuck up.
Sorry?
Yeah,
Maybe
no,
you
you
were
can't
pushing
push
it
it
too
down.
hard.
No, I think I dropped it and it got jammed or something.
Well, maybe if you stick the air thing in it, it just
No.
pop it out.
I think it's just cheap.
Oh my god.
You didn't get it for
I
me.
might get it for you. Sorry. Anyways. Okay, so next round we have
The scary bears.
the fucking terrifying bears.
I'm gonna kill you, yellow and black bear.
Have you ever seen a yellow bear? Like a bright...
No.
Look at that. If
No,
that
I've
thing
never
was
seen
in
it.
real life, it'd be totally terrifying.
I don't think I've ever seen a bear outside of the zoo, which maybe is a good thing.
I mean, I consider that a...
I would kind of think it would be
thing.
cool.
No. I mean... No.
Why?
If it was a tame bear, sure, but in the wild, it'd be like,
No,
well, I'm about to die.
You just give it distance, you'll be fine. It's not like they, don't scare it. Don't be like, woo, bear. Don't
That's exactly what I want to do if I see a bear. Woo, bear.
Bear, boo, boo, boo. Hey, you want a picnic basket?
Whoa, no. Anyways, Bruins and Leafs?
Yeah, Maple Leafs. I've never seen that logo ever in my life.
That isn't
I don't know
ugly
how
logo.
that came to be. Usually they just have a leaf.
It's disgusting. What is that even? Like, I understand it's like their letters, but it just looks really
Should
dumb.
the
Who thought that was a
T
good
be-
idea?
It looks like Leaf Maple Toronto. Like, I don't know.
Also, isn't leaves when it's plural V-E-S?
Yeah, that's a big thing.
Why is the grammar?
Leafs.
Why
What's a
is-
leaf?
It's not.
Mhm.
Okay. Even so, I did pick the Leafs.
Ooh.
Yeah.
This one I could not figure out who to pick.
Well, for anybody who doesn't know, Bruins is at 112 points and Leafs are at 105. But I always root for the Canadian teams because Canada hasn't won in a while.
Mm.
Also, I don't know. I
So
think
did you just
Maple
go by
Leafs
the
is kinda
points and pick whoever had the most points, and then if they were Canadian?
cool. No.
So you just looked at one stat. You didn't look at like goals against versus or like power play.
I had
or
5
special
minutes before this
teams.
started. Now this one was
But
my
you're
fault.
acting like you're well researched, but you just looked at the standings.
Well, I wanted them to think I was well researched.
you just went, oh, this team won more games, so they're better.
Well, I don't know. I thought that's how.
Then why don't you look at like head to head, how many times they played each other and how they?
Because I didn't know where that stat was.
Oh, that's not a quick Google search.
I didn't know I could look at that stat. I don't know anything about this stuff, okay? Just leave me alone. Let me pick my fucking teams based on what I want to pick. And I'm going to go with the fucking Maple Leafs. So fuck you. Who are you going with?
How many games?
Seven.
I went Bruins in 7.
Oh shit.
Yeah. This one took me the longest time to figure out which one I
Me a
wanted.
second. I just went Canada.
Oh, really? I don't know. Because the Bruins have a lot of injuries, but they're a young team. I guess Toronto is too, but I don't know. Bruins have been playing really, really good, and I think they're going to make a deep playoff run. Yeah.
Nope. Leaves.
Leaves. Why don't you make like a tree and get out of here?
See, your quote is from Back to the Future, but my favorite quote of that is from Boondock Saints, where the stuttering guy behind the counter at the bar always mixes up his little sayings, and he says, why don't you make like a tree and get the fuck out? I did that pretty well. It's one of my favorite
I only
scenes.
seen that movie like once or twice.
Really?
I love it. It's like
a good movie.
when I saw it, I'm like, oh, I wish I saw this like sooner because I would be obsessed with it like everybody else was. But
And the sequel wasn't too bad either. I actually
Really?
I liked the sequel.
didn't they change like the actors?
No, the main 2 actors stayed the same. They just were older. And then William Dafoe's character, he was still in it, but he wasn't the main one. They replaced him with a pretty awesome actress that I think did a follow-up William Dafoe character very well.
She played the same.
Well, yeah, they need a police officer to
Oh,
have
okay.
the
I
end.
thought you meant-
William Dafoe faked his death
thought-
at the end of the first one,
Yeah.
and then at the end of the first one or something like that. So she took his place as the helper of the Boondock Saints,
I gotcha.
and she's just as brilliant as William Dafoe's character.
I gotcha.
Just turned into a Boondock Saints tribute.
I
Sorry. Okay.
think they made a third one too. Maybe.
No. So the next one is Capitals and Blue Jackets.
Yes, Capitals.
Is that your pick?
No. I picked the Blue Jackets.
Oh, I picked the Capitals.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I went for the underdog. This is my what do you call it?
Wild card.
Yeah, my wild card pick. My upset pick is what they call it.
What's upsetting?
You chose not to do any upset picks.
I don't like rocking the boat. I don't like upsetting people. It's like keeping it
even
chill.
they call you even keel Dom.
Yep.
So I picked the Blue Jackets simply because the Capitals have a tendency. They've choked in the second round like 5 years in a row.
I don't care about the second round. I just need them to get through the first round.
Well, here's my logic: is they choke in the second round every year. So I think that this year they're going to choke either in the first round or the third round. So if they make it through to the second round, I'm going to pick them. But for right now, I think they're going to choke in the first round. So I'm picking the Blue Jackets.
Okay. I think they're going to choke in the third round, which is why I'm not going to pick them in round 2. Unless I forgot this conversation by then.
Unless you think they're either going to, keep with their reputation of choking in the second round.
They're going to choke in the second.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
In the second you go down.
Yep. Okay, Penguins and the hideous, ugly Flyers, and their emblem looks like the Red Wings.
It looks like a Amish person with wings on it.
Yep.
What's with the hat? Also, never seen the Flyers have that logo.
It's a terrible look. Look at the hair.
Yeah.
The hair just looks ridiculous. The face is so derpy. Such a derpy face. And it also, I'm sorry, I thought that was the Red Wings at first, and then I realized it was orange, not red.
Yeah. No, that's the Flyers. Philadelphia Flyers. And this has to be the series that, the casual sports fan hates. Because they don't want Pittsburgh to win, because they don't want Pittsburgh getting their third cup in a row. And they don't want Philly to win because the Philadelphia Eagles won the Super Bowl. So fuck both those teams, I guess,
Well, I'm going to go with the Penguins because Penguins are cute. And I don't mind this ugly logo compared to a lot of the other ugly logos out there. And the Penguins are at 100. That's here we go.
How many games?
Oh, yeah. Did we pick the games for last round?
Oh, no, we didn't.
We'll do this one first. How many games?
I also picked the Penguins, and I picked the Penguins for a very good reason.
What's your reason?
Last year when we did this, the Penguins kept me from barehanding cat shit. So I feel like I owe them. So I'm picking the Penguins again. Penguins have done me right. I know a lot of people hate the Penguins because they win too much. But they've done me right so far, so I can't shit on them too much.
I hope they lose.
Do you want to change your pick?
Nope, I just hope that you get to the last round. It's Penguins versus somebody.
They also won 7-0 today. So
7-0? Fuck yeah!
7-0.
And I just changed. I'm going to do them in 4.
Oh, okay, go ahead. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I picked 6.
Why? Do you think the Flyers are going to come back?
It's the Battle of Pennsylvania. That's a long rivalry.
Which one did you say, 6?
6. I picked 6. And it always seems like they do blowouts versus blowouts. I think a few years ago they played each other in the first round, and it was one game was 10-3, and then another game was 7-2. Oh, we didn't pick those.
Yeah. Okay, so what are your 4 through 7 for these teams? I forgot what it was called.
How many games?
Okay.
I did Columbus in 6.
Columbus in 6. I'm going to say Capitals. Capitals in 5.
Alrighty. Few discrepancies. This should be interesting. And also, if we call them in Chicago, those people.
Blackhawks?
No, the people that do the videos for us.
Oh,
Occasionally.
something worse not to do.
Something worse not to do. If you guys want to get in on this, you guys can have your own little brackets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All bets are from Alert. So if you're the bottom rung loser,
You gotta do 2 shots.
2 shots. Oh, I like this. All the others gotta do 1, and then the winner doesn't have to.
So Josh is gonna throw up again.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's my prediction.
That's my prediction for that.
I'm just gonna create an album of just every single time he's thrown up, just the audio.
He's 2 for 2. It's
great. I hope it's 3 for 3. I can't wait.
don't
Also,
know
though, you guys, I said throw up on fucking camera, standing by the door, not hearing anything, and missing him pulling the toilet paper roll off the wall. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not giving you the fucking point. You got it.
Point.
I wanna see some throw up. Come on, or at least him hunch over.
Yeah. You want to see bile.
I want to see bile.
You want to see the fluid.
I want to see him sitting up and it's just it's coming out of his nose and he just looks miserable.
I
I broke the roll.
seem like a crier, though. He always comes back out.
Yeah, he's always really chill. Like, yeah,
he's
just
like,
threw up.
his that face on for some reason. Like he did something cool.
I was almost gonna give you guys a point just because you both were so excited and proud, and I like.
But you're a mean person, and
But I'm a terrible
you're
person.
very strict.
I am. I said I wanted him on camera throwing up, not the door and the audio. If I wanted the audio, I could have just listened to the other one from the first episode.
Yeah. Say what you want. She's very specific.
I know. I'll send you the criteria of what you need to get a point.
I know.
But I cannot wait to see who takes the double shot.
I'm down to see that. All right. Bye, everybody.